So my name is Darren Wilmshurst. I'm Director of Radtac. I'm Head of Consultancy and I'm an SPCT based in the UK. Broadly in and around London, but as you know, with consultancy work, you go where the work is, so tend to be quite global these days. So Radtac's been around since 1998, so I think we're one of the oldest agile consultancy firms in the UK. Our heritage was very much training, but over the years, we've developed that into training, consultancy, and what we call delivery as well. So we've got people that will help coach people, and actual people that actually do the work. So if you want a Scrum Master or a product owner, we can find those people as well. I think initially, it's safe probably has been a recent addition to our portfolio. So previously it was more agile generally, but certainly over the last 2 or 3 years, safe prominence and interest in the UK market has meant that we're now creating our own separate safe practice within Radtac as well. My interest was peaked back in 2013. We had a number of our clients were starting to ask about this thing called safe, and people mentioning Dean Leffingwell, and I was fortunate enough that I saw that Dean was running a SPC class in London, so I thought, well, that would be a great idea to go and see the man deliver safe. So I went along to that course. It was an amazing course. There's things in there that I thought, really? I mean, I remember Dean talking about PI planning and saying it's a 2-day event for everyone to attend. I'm thinking, really? What, 2 days and everyone? You must be having a laugh. But until you actually experience that event, it's quite amazing in terms of the energy, the collaboration and alignment that it creates as well. So I was fortunate to attend that class in October 2013. Then we started running some training courses, and I guess in terms of the UK, we're just a little bit behind the US. So 2014, there wasn't that much interest. 2015, the environment changed in the UK. We had a lot more people saying, okay, I'm interested about this thing called SAFE. A lot more people started attending training. And then the following year, I think that's almost that lead time from training to say, yeah, I understand it now I want to do it. So last year, in terms of the UK market, it just took off big time. So much so that almost now that I'm focused very much on SAFE, and part of my journey was to become a SPCT starting last year, and got my final accreditation beginning of this year. Yeah, and I think it's a great question in terms of what was our decision process for becoming a partner. It's tough because it comes with a commercial cost. Let's not forget that. And for a small niche boutique company, that's not an insignificant cost. So we had to do our own internal investment review and say, okay, do we think commercially this is going to pay dividends for us as well? All I will say is that it's exceeded our expectations. If I can give you one vignette in terms of the importance of it, the most traffic that we get through our website comes from Scaled Agile. But becoming an SPCT, that was an amazing journey for me. It started with becoming a gold partner, so then I could then go onto the program. I needed to get nominated from my company. I had an interview with Drew to make sure I had the right credentials and the gravitas to go on the immersion course with back in March 2016. Again, privileged to have an exemplar class with Dean and Alex. But the first day was pretty awesome because you arrive on the Sunday night jet lagged. You turn up Monday morning. You're there with your peers and Dean and the rest of the Scaled Agile crew, and you're on stage presenting leading safe. So that was quite a thing. So the immersion week was great, and then after that there's a number of field requirements you still have to complete. And I think what I like about the SBT program, number one, it's a very open and transparent process. In order to become an SPCT, you know what you've got to do. And each of those requirements has acceptance criteria. So again, it's not fluffy. You know that to do this, these are the things you need to meet as well. It's not easy. It took me a year to complete my field requirements. And then at the end of that, you have a pairing to do an SBC class with someone from Scaled Agile Link. I mean, that's quite daunting because, you feel a little bit like imposter syndrome, that. So I was lucky to do that with Joe Valone, had a great time in Orlando doing that pairing with him as well, again, and just learned loads as well. So yeah, a really open, transparent process, but the bar's high. But it's very clear what that bar is and what the acceptance criteria is as well. But then afterwards, how's it changed my life? Well, it got to a stage where I had so much work, I didn't know how to deal with it. And so I've started to create effectively the same sort of fan-out model in Radtac that Scaled Agile are trying to do with the partners. So I'm now creating a stable of trusted SPCs that can help me. So help me deliver my leading saves, help deliver the other core materials, help me launch Agile release trains as well. Personally, it's just taken me all over the world to do safe launches and safe training as well, which is great. Great for me. Sometimes my wife wishes I maybe a bit more at home. My greatest safe moments. First of all, I was disappointed I didn't come last year. As soon as it was announced, I booked my hotel, I booked my flight as well. For me, the keynotes have been awesome. So Dean, followed by Mel, yesterday was just inspirational, and then this morning we had Don, and a great hero of mine in terms of the principles that we teach in SAFE as well. So the keynotes have been really great. I think the other thing for me is important is that there's only a few SBCs worldwide. The opportunity to reconnect with those guys and gals as well, to create that community has been immense as well. So just catching up with them, because we don't catch up enough. So that's been great as well. The SAFE Summit is huge.